because it says canyon is not a canyon.
Yes. Can you please send an officer over to the NRCS?
To educate this woman.
The USDA office here in Hanford, Suite E. Yes, 680 Campus Drive.
We're intimidating her, you guys, for
I don't know. There's
sitting
three
down.
gentlemen here with cameras recording, and they won't tell me where they're from or what they need.
Let's see if they educate her on the phone.
I'm just. Yep. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Okay.
Education time.
Education time.
That sucks.
She's getting educated.
Okay, so. Okay. Well, I don't feel safe, I guess, it's in here. I don't know.
She's getting educated, you guys.
Okay. All right.
Can we get one?
How you doing?
Not too bad.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You work here?
Yes, sir.
Órale.
How you doing today?
I'm fine. How you guys doing here?
Not too bad.
Okay, what's up with the cameras?
Oh, it's our First Amendment, right?
Oh, no, I understand that. I understand
Oh,
that.
okay, so there's no
No.
question.
No, you have any questions? Any concerns?
Actually, we was trying to ask the nice, well, not so nice lady.
We're trying to ask her before she called the cops
What
on us.
services are provided here?
With the NRCS?
Yes.
Oh, we're basically conservation.
Oh.
Conservation. We help farmers conserve natural resources.
Okay. So if for instance we wanted to find out like certain farmers that are using certain chemicals, we can find out through here, or
No, we don't. We are a non-regulatory, so we don't go out asking farmers who do this, who do that. We basically help them conserve natural resources. A good example, let's say you have a farmer that's flood irrigating. If we wanted, if he wants to conserve water, we basically, if you have a, let's say, an orchard, we can talk to you about putting a micro system. And we have paperwork and stuff that we can draw up to show you how much water you'll be saving compared to flood irrigating, things like that.
also you guys do services for farmers and help them out and stuff.
Yeah. We our first thing is technical assistance. So we can go out there, we look over your farm with you, we help you basically find out what resource concerns you have out there that can be helped. And then from there we can drop your conservation plan, let you know, say for instance, like I say, flood irrigating, you can put a micro system, you have bare ground, you can put a cover crop on it to help, with water penetration, or you can help with dust control, things like that.
So on a personal level, if I had a garden in my backyard, you guys can go back there and make sure I'm growing the right type of garden, or do I have to actually have a farm?
No, it doesn't matter how many acres. It doesn't matter how many acres.
So anybody can actually come in here and get services, and you guys can help us out if we're actually growing something?
You have to be registered with the Farm Service Agency.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
So
Are they on their way?
anybody can be ready to go register.
Right.
Okay, sounds good.
Man, you've been very helpful, dude.
Yeah,
I appreciate
thank you.
you.
I wish you could have did that.
Can't bet.
Come back and let me see. Let me get that.
See?
We go out and we get information.
Make sure you get the good
For people
cam back,
who
'cause I got a
don't know.
flash
Hey, you're
on.
making
We
me
go
feel
all
very
places that are
uncomfortable.
funded with government taxes.
Are you allowed to use your
and
phone?
Stuff like that.
Okay.
And so
Oh,
we go
yeah.
out, we do First Amendment audits.
Okay.
You've been very cool. Type in First Amendment audits and just find out what we do. We go out and record police, we do cop watching, we all have our own channels. This is going on from sea to shining sea. We're not a group, we're not an organization. We're not the KKK, we're not the blue line, thin blue line.
Neither
anything. We're
Antifa.
just Americans with cameras and going where it's publicly accessible and allowed to ask questions and to make sure the tax dollars go to where they're supposed to go. And that's about it, man. Make sure that all establishments are operating the way they're supposed to. And respect everyone's rights and stuff. You know? We're not trying to be disrespectful, you know.
Or your thing.
But I
apologize.
asked you what you guys needed, and
But
you
we
guys
tried
didn't
to
tell me.
explain.
I did.
No.
tried to
I was getting some information. I did told you I'm getting some
Well,
information.
What you
have to.
said was to turn off the cameras.
I did.
That was not going
I
to happen.
said, you're making me feel uncomfortable. Can you please turn off your
And I
cameras?
apologize if you're uncomfortable, but this is a public accessible area. If you don't want to work for tax dollars, then there's other places that you can work for. You know, but when we need information, with all due respect, like I said, I apologize if you get offended, but when the public needs to come in and get information, it doesn't matter whether we're in here with or without a camera, because a lot of times if we don't have camera and we're not live streaming, we get arrested, we get kicked out, our questions are not answered, and this is why these things are mandatory to do so. We do it for you, we do it for your children, and we do it for the future generations, and make sure they don't take the First Amendment right away. And that's why it's necessary to do this. And like I said, I apologize, but we're on camera everywhere we go.
Yep, most answers that you probably want, you probably won't get from her anyway, though. Because I'm the senior conservationist here in the office. She's a foreign bill assistant. She works with eligibility process. So basically, when you come in and you apply for something, we have to make sure that everything is A-okay. You're put in the system correctly.
Right.
All the information that we need, as far as if you're receiving foreign bill dollars, has to be in the system. Everything has to be A-okay. You know, all the I's have to be dotted, all the T's have to be crossed, and that's her job. So when it comes to that particular part, she wouldn't know that much.
And what's your title? What do you do here?
I'm the senior soil conservationist.
And
So I'm one of the ones who goes out with these different farmers, and look over the land with you, find out the resource concerns like I was telling you, and help you come up with alternatives to fix those resource concerns.
well,
Perfect. Yeah.
well, you're the man for the job. I wish they'd let you go take care of marijuana farms.
That's a whole nother legal side. Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah,
you know
sure.
what, dude? Oh, we're out of you guys.
But it should be good. I mean, because they're using private lands, federal lands, and Sequoia
What's
parks and all
the name
that.
you got, Ruben? What's the name of
Professional.
it?
I'll
First-
tell you my channel, man. My channel is San Joaquin.
San Joaquin?
Just type in San Joaquin, you'll find me. Click subscribe. Watch what we do.
You say you're under the First Amendment
First
Audits.
Amendment
audit?
audits. You know what the First Amendment is, right?
Yeah, of course.
Freedom of press,
Yeah.
freedom of
Religion.
Yeah, it's
freedom
a
of
big thing that's going on right now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And that's what we do, man.
For what, I'm sorry?
To Larry County Cop Watch. He's got
Larry
a channel.
Channel Cop Watch.
Give us thumbs up though, not thumbs down. And I apologize if we start.
You can leave a comment too.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta realize for a
Right.
female at the time, it's
But the males too.
well, yeah,
Everybody.
yeah, well,
You
yeah.
gotta see. I got my arm twisted up really bad, and I was in public. And like a lot of us get hurt, jailed, and we're basically fighting for the First Amendment so they don't take it away. They're making this as we're some kind of suspicious behavior or whatever. In reality, we got cameras everywhere we go. You go in the post office, 15 cameras, and they're zooming in on your address and everything. So.
Never know.
All right, guys.
All right, stay safe.
Have a wonderful day.
Stay safe. Have a wonderful day
Sorry you
too.
got mad at us.
Yeah.
Have a great day. Have a good day.
Stay safe and professional. Later, man. Thank you. Where we go now? That was cool.
So we go in here now?
Yep.